Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff are launching a promotion, brother. Plus, AEW look to sign a top free agent, and we have an update on the absence of a WWE champion. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff were teasing a thing at the start of the week. We now know what that thing is. And Andrew, what are we going to do, brother?
Oh, brother. So obviously, as we mentioned on the news, and I'm sure many of you have seen as well, there was multiple teasers throughout the week of videos inspired by the NWO. We saw Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff kissing each other's heads and stuff. It was a bit weird. But it was officially revealed that Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan's new project is going to be Real American Freestyle, RAF, with wrestling coach Izzy Martinez being revealed as the third man in the project. Still, it was a bit strange with all the reveal that was not... It was a big reveal. They were all laughing, throwing cash around, but not much was said at the same time.
Yeah, because there are lots of names thrown about as to who the third man was going to be. Was it going to be Flair? Some people thought it might be Vince. Some people thought it might be Brock Lesnar for a new sort of podcast project. Some people thought it might be Kevin Nash. And then the name Izzy came up, and I thought, oh, what? The Bailey superfan who's now a wrestler. That's amazing.
I thought Izzy Stradlin from Guns N' Roses, one of the guitarists.
No, it was an Izzy that none of us knew. Izzy Martinez.
It certainly was. So yes, as mentioned there, little was kind of shown within the video of this reveal, but much more has then since been revealed about Real American Freestyle Wrestling, with Forbes reporting that it will be a freestyle wrestling league which features elements of pro wrestling, notably storytelling and colourful characters. Hulk Hogan will be the commissioner of Real American Freestyle, whilst Bischoff will be the league's chief media officer, and Izzy Martinez will be the brand's chief operating officer.
So what I can gather from this, Andrew, is that this is Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff taking the freestyle wrestling world and sort of attempting to sports entertainment it.
That's what I'm kind of getting from it as well, and with more of like the real sports in terms of like the like UFC and things like that, we've seen them integrate more showmanship, more sports entertainment-ish kind of elements here and there to kind of like pizzazz things up and give it feels like their fighters have character. You kind of know who they are, their sort of like persona and things like that. And it kind of feels like they're kind of trying to adopt that into freestyle wrestling.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do here, I do believe. Hulk Hogan told the AP News, the Associated Press, that he decided to launch Real American Freestyle after seeing US President Donald Trump hug Wyatt Hendrickson after he defeated Gable Steveson to win the NCAA title of 2025. And Hogan said, "When I saw that happen, I saw our president hug him. I went, okay, we are on point. We're ready to go. And instincts have prevailed, and I smell victory. I think we're right on track. Brother, full stop." So yeah, this is, as we'll see how this one pans out. Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff back together. Interesting to see how this will be taken by a mainstream audience, but I think that's probably why you're having this sports entertainment pizzazz added to it.
I imagine that's it, isn't it? Because perhaps, obviously you see like wrestling and stuff in the Olympics, but I guess maybe on a broader sense, maybe not a lot of people know about that specific sort of niche of the sport. So I guess if they do like the sports entertainment side of things, like have all these arenas and have these wrestlers maybe put on a little bit more of a persona as a character and sort of bring in more casual people to this. I guess that's the whole aim of this, perhaps.
It's funny that it's true that it's not as known as pro wrestling, despite the fact that like sort of freestyle wrestling is sort of where Greco-Roman came from.
Yeah.
It's kind of the origins of wrestling is the one that is the bit on the side portion of what is professional wrestling. We'll keep an eye on that one at cultaholic.com. Meanwhile, in the world that is wacky of actual pro wrestling and sports entertainment, Double or Nothing, we've got the men's Owen Hart Cup final set between Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page. I'm really intrigued by this one.
I'm so intrigued about this one as well. It could go either way, but I think it might go in the way of Will Ospreay. I don't know why.
Because it's interesting because the winner of this match therefore faces Moxley for the title at All in Texas.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got Hangman, Cowboy. That would be something that would translate well to a root and toot in AEW All in Texas type thing. But Will Ospreay is so so hot right now.
Exactly.
And he's just been blasting through the AEW ranks. It seems like somebody that is most definitely going to have the title on him at some point, and this could be what rockets towards him. But behind the scenes at AEW, there's some news on a new signing, because it was revealed at the start of the week that Thekla from Stardom, she's done with Stardom now, had her final match there, and there were reports that she was planning to come stateside, and there'd been interest from WWE and AEW. Fightful Select reporting that AEW are very much looking like they're going to win that one out, and she's AEW bound, very, very, very likely indeed.
I mean, I think she'd fit in perfectly there as well. I think sort of at the start of the year, maybe towards the end of last year as well, I think her and Athena had a bit of a program too, and I think Athena defended the Ring of Honor Women's Championship in Stardom against Thekla, so there's a bit of a storyline there. If they wanted to do something there too, they want to do something completely new, go for it, because she's bloody brilliant.
She is very, very good. It was a few years back that she was a guest on Desert Island Graps as well. You can check out the link at cultaholic.com to find out everything you ever wanted to know about her. We go right back to the start of her life, her time in a band, and what led her into the world of wrestling. Really, really wonderful character. You can check out the full interview. But right now, check out cultaholic.com. Lots of conversations this week about Liv Morgan, reigning women's tag team champion, and she has announced that she's taking some time away to be part of a major movie. Was it going to be a new Marvel Cinematic Universe edition? Was it going to be something else? It was reported it was going to be a dramatic role. What do we know now, Andrew?
Well, as reported by Deadline, Liv Morgan is starring in the upcoming Neon Productions movie Bad Lieutenant Tokyo alongside Shun Oguri and Lily James. Deadline give a little bit of information about the film as well, saying the movie will follow the bad lieutenant, Oguri, a corrupt gambler in the Metropolitan Police Force who finds himself thrown into a tangled case after an enigmatic FBI agent, James, arrives in Tokyo to investigate the disappearance of a politician's daughter, who will be played by Liv Morgan. Meanwhile, a deviant killer operating in the Yakuza underworld seems to be shadowing their moves. I believe this is directed by I think his name is Takashi Miike, who has directed some of the most influential horror films, I believe, in terms of Audition and Ichi the Killer, and also some of probably the most controversial, quite graphic in their depictions and their scenes of certain things. So I think this is going to be quite a brutal sounding film, and I think it's awesome that Morgan's part of this, like that Liv is part of this, especially with Neon too. I think Neon are distributing the film, productions, and I think some of their films recently have been visually like really stunning, like really shot really well and nice, sort of nice visuals and this, that, and the other. So I'm buzzing for it.
It's nice to see Liv Morgan sort of like stretching out her skill set as well, because I think a lot of you'll hear a lot of wrestlers now, I think in the next few years especially, look to move away when their time comes in wrestling into the world of acting and television and stuff. Roman Reigns has said that he's got a couple of years left to go, and then he is going to look for something less painful on the body in the world of TV and movie, very much like many others that have come before him. So Morgan doing the same, and we wish her luck with it. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one pans out. Your name is Mud this week, with at least one member of our team.
Mate, what did I do?
Well, we are back in the main news studio, which has been the epicenter of Hell in a Smell for the past week, and mate, it still stinks in here.
I'm genuinely quite thankful that the hay fever's kicked in a little bit, because the sinuses are blocked and I can taste it in my mouth a little bit, but I can't smell it as much.
I will say, top marks for the torture that you put Adam through. I thought that was creative beyond limits. Well done.
Thank you so much. If you missed it as well, I believe on the Patreon, on the free tier, you can see the highlights for Hell in a Smell 6 as well. And also, you can listen to the feel-good hit of the summer, I Love Horse Piss, over and over again to your heart's content on there too. So do check it out.
And a few people wanted to see the moment where Adam finally got out of Hell in a Smell at 69 hours in. Nice. There's footage of that on our socials, on our Twitter, on our Facebook, I think it's on the Instagram as well. You can check them out there and watch the moment that Adam broke free from his very smelly prison. Same time next year, mate. For the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out cultaholic.com. Keys.
I love you, bye.